in a couple days. So take it away, Yoda. Good evening.
Hi, good evening, everyone. My name is Yodet. I'm working with the multicultural health brokers. I help Eritrean in the Ethiopian community. And I'll introduce myself where I come from. My background is I'm originally from Eritrea. I born in Eritrea and I grown up in Ethiopia. Eritrea located some who those doesn't know about Eritrea. Eritrea located in East Africa, neighbor of Ethiopia, Sudan, Ethiopia by the southern, uh, western Sudan, and we have the eastern side is Red Sea, and the population of Eritrea is about 5 million. And I came from Eritrea. I left my country in 2005 with my 2 children, and I was pregnant at that time. And I migrated to Uganda. From Uganda, I stayed for 5 years until get done my process to come to Canada. And in 2009 October we came with my 3 children. I have 3 children, 2 boys and 1 girl, and plus children. That's my background. And Eritrean culture is beautiful culture. We have Muslim, Christian, Orthodox, Catholic, and Protestant as well. We have a good proud. I'm so proud to be Eritrean. So this is my background, and let's start the what I'm gonna do the food. Today we're gonna. I'm gonna start 3. I'm gonna make 3 food. One is tips, but tips. I just want to explain this one. This last time, one of my colleagues take this Eritrea she's from Eritrea already. She did it, so it's a little bit different. I'm going to do. Sorry for that. I didn't know she made it, and I'm going to do a similar like zigni. It's the same ingredient, but it has more sauce for zigni. So I'm going to do it that one first. And the second one is Shiro. Shiro also, it's there. If you see in the website already, the ingredient is there as well. The third one is Kale. How to make Kale? You're going to make. So first of all, I'm going to do the zigni. How you make the zigni? First, you have to have, you have to chop the onion. Onion right now, I'm going to change. You have to have more onion instead of this. You have 2, 3. For this, you have to have 1 red onion with that, but I'm going to use the white one because I couldn't get the red one. So I have the yellow onion. So instead of 1, I did 3 small yellow onion. So this already I chopped here. So I'm going to do this one to the pan. Yeah, we have all these things. I'm going to use this also olive oil. There is a chili barbare. We call it barbare. This one is the red pepper chili, and there is also tomato sauce. If you get fresh, good. If not, you can use the which is ready-made. Yeah. So I'm going to start with the onion.
So Yoda's cameraman tonight is, she's cooking in our kitchen at the center, Edmonton Intercultural Center, and her cameraman is her son. Maybe you want to introduce yourself.
So we're going to use, it says there in the tip, 1.5 vegetable oil, but use the extra virgin or any oil you can use, but for me, I use olive oil. So I use almost 5 or 6 teaspoons. I mean, tablespoon oil, vegetable, either one, vegetable or uh, olive oil. One of them you can use, whatever you have. But for me, I use the olive oil. So you have to stir. You can't move your hand because it may get burned. It has to be well and cooked until it get like brown, a little bit brownish. And the heat is you can put like 6 or 7. It's too hot, this one. Yeah. Also, you can ask me if you miss something. Don't hesitate. You can ask me anytime.
Yeah, if you have any questions, just relay them, either turn your microphone on or put them in the chat and we'll relay them to Yoda.
Okay. What? So if you can see, can you put it here? It's a little bit brownish. So soon as it get brownish, because the onion is when it's, the oil gets it can burn. So you have to be careful. Just only stir after. Here, which is I'm going to put, because as I told you, the tips needs less hot pepper. I mean chili, hot pepper powder. But for this one needs more. I'm going to put 6 hot pepper chili powder, 2. Yeah. As soon as I put that one, it may get burned. So we have to be careful, and just a little bit water you can put there. And it has to get cooked well because the hot pepper chili until get a little bit um, the more you cook the hot chili with the oil water a little bit, the more the taste good, and the chili the hotness is less. So it's hot, spicy. That's why. For almost 15 to 20 minutes, we have to cook well this one because it reduce the hot, the hotness like chili. It will reduce because if you don't cook it well, it may get more hot. So to make it decrease the hotness, you just have to cook it well for the 15 to 20 minutes like this.
So with all that chili in there, that's gonna be pretty spicy, right?
Yeah, here is feeling hot, the spices. Yeah,
Yeah,
is it this one?
yeah.
Also, this one you can get easy from Eritrean or Ethiopian store or Somalian store. They can have it. They can use this one. I mean, they can sell there. I know it takes long a little bit, but at the end, it's tasty and delicious. Just put water a little bit every each. When it's done, the sauce just, I mean, the water, you have to put a little water each, and you have to not to stop stirring. So I'm going to put right now after 15 to 20 minutes already. I did it almost 12 minutes. I'm going to put the tomato sauce. You can have fresh or either fresh or what do you call salsa. Either one, yeah. But for me, I did fresh and salsa together, and 1.5 cups. I made it, so I have to put it here right now to make it more sauce. So after this we have to cook it 5 to 8 minutes. I know it takes long, but we have to because it's hot chili, so to make reduce for the taste, yeah, the hot. But this one, sorry to inform me for the beginning, because this one for 4 or yeah, for 4 and up, just 4 or 5 person dishes. You can make it if this for 1 or for 2, just less as you wish, as you want. Just this one is for 4 or 5 person.
Is there anything in that tomato sauce that you put in, or just straight tomato sauce?
Yeah, I put it in tomato sauce, 1.5 cup, or as much as even you can put, because I made it this one. I'm going to make it for 5 people. Or
Okay, but there's nothing mixed in the tomato sauce, right?
yeah, you can mix.
No, you didn't put anything in the tomato sauce?
Oh, the tomato sauce? Nothing.
Yeah,
Nothing.
okay.
You can use tomato sauce either or fresh tomato as well, grind and just put. So at least I have to cover right now for a few minutes, about 3 minutes to most. What? Yeah. So right now, they will put the other either Shiro. I'm going to make it with that because already this one I did it after just left the meat beef meat. I'm going to put there. I'm going to mix, but this meat has to be fresh meat, almost for 4 or 5%, as 2.5 pound. This one 2.5 pound. You have to chop and set, yeah. So in the Shiro, to use the time. This is the onion, just a small onion, one small onion, yellow onion, I mean, one small yellow onion, even it's there. And if you see, it's, yeah, this one, I'm going to do half. I mean, I said half, yeah. This is one, but I have to put half of it. It doesn't need too much onion for the Shiro. So I'll use the canola oil. The canola oil, instead for beef, I use the olive oil. For this one, you can use canola oil. The canola oil, you can use 4 to 5 teaspoons. For Shiro needs a little bit more, yeah. No, tablespoon, sorry, I said teaspoon, no, tablespoon you use. Ako says, yeah. Oops. So the heat, still you can use 7, 8. So I put 4 to 5, 5 teaspoons, tablespoon, sorry, the oil. So, and the heat needs up to 8. The ingredients as you show in the paper is there. 1 cup of Shiro, because right now I 1.5. If you want for 2, you just less. You can do less. Just this one is for 4 or 5. 5%. I'm going to do this for 5%. That's why for 5 people. So this is the Shiro. 1.5 cup I made it because I made it I'm going to make for 5%.
So I have a question there, Yodit.
Yes.
The Shiro, is that like a powdered chickpea?
Oh, okay. I'm going to explain the Shiro. Shiro is made of peas grind and some berbere mixed with that. Also, it has spices for kind of uh, onion, they put it onion, dry onion, also the garlic, dry onion, they grind it together. Also a little bit of hot chili together. This is originally it's peas, yeah, peas. Big peas. So you need to stir every time. Don't stop stirring, because otherwise it's going to burn. About 3 to 5 minutes. You just stir this one. I did it less. If you see, the heat, I put it here, but it's too hot, this one. So I made it in 6. So it's about 3 minutes if you stir like this.
Yoda, one of our participants, Karu, is asking the brand of the Shiro powder that you use and where do you get it? Where do you buy it?
Oh, thank you. Sorry for I didn't give information that one. Everything this one what I'm doing this one. You can get from Ethiopian or Eritrean store or Somali store. More you can get from Eritrean or Ethiopian store. There is a lot of in 107 area. A lot of stores for Ethiopian and Eritrean store. So you see right now, it is right now it's a little bit brownish, not too much brown, just a little bit brownish.
Is there a certain brand you prefer or are they all the same?
What's that?
Of the Shiro powder, is there a certain brand that you prefer or are they all the
Pardon me, can you repeat it again?
like I said, the Shiro powder, is there a certain brand that you prefer or pretty much are they all the same?
Pretty much all the same, yeah. This but usually for Eritrean Shiro is this one is a little bit the best Eritrean Shiro because it's not too hot chili, doesn't have too much hot chili. So I'm gonna put tomato. I'm gonna put tomato. If you get fresh tomato, which is good, 2 or 3 bunch, the big one, or 2 is enough. But already I grinded this one. This is 2. I'm going to put it here. You can use also the what do you call the salsa. I mean the tomato sauce. But prefer for Shiro is better the fresh one. If you can grind 2 big one, and yeah. Sorry, this one I reduced the heat because I won't use this first. I have to make it this one. So here, as I'm mixing, just bread. Sorry, I'm making both because the time already. We don't have time. It's less time because I have the third one. What I make the kale is remaining. So that's why I'm making the 2 food. Yeah, both the same time.
Yeah, that's fine. We can keep up what's going. Yeah.
So the meat first.
Karu, are you cooking along with us here tonight?
This one, even though you have
It's too hot to cook.
even the first the meat, you have to wash it. Better to wash. So this one is that proper. This one is not cut proper. That's why I didn't put it. After you put it and stir like this and cover. Fine. So this one you have to cook at least because the tomato fresh has it. More needs to cook for about 10 to 15 minutes. We have to cook this one because it has fresh tomato to get more tasty and also this one. Make sure not to get burned. So that's why we keep stirring.
Yoda, a question for you. The Shiro powder, can you do, or do you make that like by grinding dried or ingredients together and make your own, or you just buy
No,
it?
already it's ready made. It's ready to go. Just you can find from Eritrean store. There is a lot of in 107, as I mentioned before.
Yeah, so it's too much work to grind everything or
Yes,
make
because
your own.
you have to have grind machine. There is no here grind machine for that. It has to be big.
Yeah, someone was asking if they could make their own, but it'd be a lot of work and get the right mix of ingredients and such. So best just visit the Eritrean store and grab a bag of it, right?
So right now we're gonna do the add water on it. 6 cups for this. For 1.5 cups Shiro, 6 cups water.
So basically 4-1, right? Four, I said 4-1, 6 cups water, you said to a cup and a half of Shiro?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, 4-1.
Yeah, correct. You need to stir every time. If you leave it, it can get burned. Okay, right now, almost right now halfway the meat. I mean the zigni. They call it zigni. This one, it's halfway. With this halfway, we have to put garlic smash. I mean mist. Uh, we have to put. Uh, huh? uh, 2 tablespoons. I'm gonna put it here. The mist, not mist powder. This mist garlic fresh. 2 tablespoons. One. Okay. So here, 6 cups water for the Shiro. I have to put 6 cups of water. Yeah. So until get boil, you have to cover with the. So until get ready this one, I have to go the third how we get traditional. I'm going to show you, but for me, you guys get first. Then for me, usually I use the frozen one. Here is the frozen one. You can get any store from, especially get this one from support store. It's chopped already and frozen, which is good. For 5 or 6, can use 2 or 1.5 or 2. I'm going to use 2 of them. Yeah.
Of course, you can use fresh kale too, right?
Yeah, you can use fresh kale as well. Me, I use usually this one because already ready. Sometimes I'm lazy, that's why I don't do the. But it's really, I still do this one.
I don't think it's lazy. I think you're too busy sometimes.
Busy, yeah. Thank you. Thank you for. So maybe this one. Here you go. The Shiro. You can see it, this one, yeah. I'm going to use this like this. Take from the spoon or what you use the wood spoon is better. So little by little, otherwise it's going to be lumpy. Yeah. So this one.
So once you add the powder here, how long does it take to,
To get ready,
yeah.
just easy. This one is after this 15 to 18 minutes. That's all.
Oh, and then it'll fluff up
Very,
creamy. Right? I said it'll fluff up and get creamy, right?
yeah, kind
Yeah.
of gravy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm? Yeah. So after we done this one, we have to reduce the heat to 3 because needs just gentle heat. Yeah, just only reduce heat and to cook well because it doesn't need already the powder is cooked already. It's kind of roasted before. Oh, it looks delicious.
You're making me hungry. Yoda?
So this one, oh, what do you say, bro?
I said you're making me hungry.
Oh yeah, you will get it soon. Where are you? Are you at the office?
No, I'm at home.
Oh,
So
already home.
yeah, Maria's there tonight, and so
Tomorrow.
you feed them, and I'll have it for lunch tomorrow if there's any left
Sure,
over.
yeah, you will have it.
Yeah,
Feel free.
yeah, and you guys eat as much as you can.
So here, you see right now, I'm going to put right now the garlic fresh mist. The mist one, I'm going to put one tablespoon. When you're done, the Shiro put there. So you need, as soon as you're done, you have to put the garlic because it needs to cook together. And if you get also this one, it's rosemary powder. I just grind by myself with a little bit black pepper together. I just grind it at home, and you can put there just half tablespoon.
So Karu is asking if you eat that with rice or injera bread, and I
Oh
think
no. Oh yeah, you can, but it's better to injera. I will show you the injera what we have, what we use this. I'm going to show you it's over there. After we're done, I'm going to show you that. Usually we eat with the bread, or there is our bread. We call it injera. Very tiny. It's made of F and barley, and they cook it.
do you make your own injera like normally, or you buy it?
Usually I used to do, because of busy right now, I just buy, but today one of my friend made it for me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but easily you can buy from Eritrean store or the UK. There is the store, many there you can get in 107 especially. There is a lot of Eritrean or Ethiopian store. You can make you can get from there. And for 5 here is this one. This is made of F, barley, and also a little bit of what you call rice flour, a little bit. They bake it for one day. The next day, they cook it with the pan. Not the pan, the fried pan, the kind of fried pan. It's kind of like this, a big oven, yeah. So this one is injera. We call it injera. So any sauce, whatever, any sauce, Ethiopian and Eritrean, the popular food is this one, the bread. We call it, it's very tiny. If you see this one, very tiny, very light.
In 2 weeks, one of our colleagues is going to be cooking. You know, Saba, right? She's going to be cooking injera, teaching us how to make injera.
Oh, who, Saba?
Saba, yeah.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, she's going to show. Also, this one is our traditional bread. We call it mbasha. This is injera. This is mbasha. We call it mbasha. So this one is baking on like we do the bread. It's the same. You have to bake with the baking powder, also yeast, just a little bit yeast. You can do with it 2 hours. It just make up, and you can cook this one. This one takes one day. The next day you have to cook. This one is it's about 2 hours with the yeast. This one we don't put yeast, just only we bake it. So this one right now is almost it's gonna be in just 10 minutes, 8 to 10 minutes remain to be ready. And the heat a little bit needs 5 here. Also this one, the zigni is about to be ready. So usually I use salt because it's a lot of the seasoning. This one, vegeta you can get from Italian store only. I didn't see other stores. In Italian store you can get this one. You can use for pasta sauce. You can use for shiro or any because it gets tasty good. It has a lot of seasoning. Can you see this vegeta? So I'm going to put for this 1 tablespoon at the end. You have to put 1 tablespoon vegeta. You don't need to put salt because it has salt. It's if we see here ingredient there, carrot. It has carrots, onion, red onion, and a little bit potato as well, cilantro, and salt. So you don't need to put salt if you put this one salt. It's kind of instead of putting salt, this one you can use.
Yeah, looking at your ingredients there when I was making up the list for the website.
Pardon me?
I said when I was making up the ingredients to go on the website there for everyone, I noticed that you use in most of your recipes, you use that Vegeta.
Yeah,
It seems to be your go-to seasoning.
yeah. Also here,
I've never tried it before, but I'm gonna grab a bag and we're gonna try some.
pardon me?
I said, I've never tried that before. Matter of fact, I've never heard of
Oh,
it.
this one is really good. This seasoning is really good. In anything you can use, except the rice, because the rice, if it's white, it makes kind of yellowish. So just accept rice, you can use this one. You can put in rice as well if you don't want kind of not to be white. So I'm going to put here, I'm going to use for shiro as well.
Probably work in fried rice.
Huh?
I said it probably worked good in fried rice.
Yeah, you can use this that too. I'm going to put for this as well half teaspoon in shiro, because as I told you, as I mentioned before, it has a lot of salty. It's salty, this one. So here. How it's delicious. Can you see it? It's really good. But careful, this one, if you don't cover, it's getting jump the shiro. Everywhere is getting messy. So make sure you have to cover all the time. So right now I'm going to reduce a little bit the heat to low heat, because to accumulate kind of the oily and everything's be ready right now, you just put it low heat. It's about done, this one. Also, this one is almost okay. This one is let me put a little bit, just water a little bit, kind of half cup of use this one. Brad, is this one working? This
They all work. Yeah, they all work. It's just that a couple of them have
okay.
are slow. Yeah. but
Okay, I'm going to put a low heat there because I want to use for kale.
Perfect.
Okay. This is slice of a yellow onion. Half the big one. I use all small one, full small. You can use sliced onion. You can make the slice.
What are you making now?
Huh?
What are you making?
Kale.
Kale? Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah. I'm going to use this one. Needs high heat, kind of 8. Let's use this one. Yeah. Okay. We have to add 3 tablespoons any oil. I'm using the canal oil. just for 2 minutes, use this one. After that, uh, you have to add on it the kale, the frozen kale. Do you need to show this one? The kale top. You have to stay with this one. If you see this one, you see broth, the oil come up, which means this one is ready.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, I remember learning that before in some other cuisine that when the oil comes to the top.
On the top,
and
which
it's
is
done, yeah.
ready. Because to mix that one also, you can use the low heat. That's why I use low heat.
Not that much.
Here's this one. You have to stir every time. Make it burn. Not make sure not get burned. Also, here, the Greek oregano. You can this one you can get from Greek store or Italian store. This one, I'm going to put oregano, pure Greek oregano. It says So this one you can use for this also. Half teaspoon I'm going to use.
I bet you're stinking up the building there. I bet you it smells good.
Oh yeah, man. It's really a lot of ingredients. Also, for this one, I'm gonna add on it the fresh uh, minced garlic, the fresh one.
Yeah, it's about like 4 cloves, 5 cloves of garlic.
Pardon me?
That's how many cloves of garlic? 3 or 4 or 5 cloves?
Uh, uh, no, um, almost 7 to 8.
Oh yeah,
12.
I love garlic too.
Yeah. Wow, looks delicious. Beautiful. So this one you don't have to cover, because if you cover it, it change the color. It doesn't look good. So you rather open like this, only just a stir. Make it high. There.
So outside of all this yummy food you're making, what's a few things that we should definitely know about your country?
What's that?
I said outside of all this yummy food you're making, what is some things we should really know about your country, your homeland? What is it famous for? What is it? What should we know that um, most people don't know about Eritrea.
Oh, okay. I think I mentioned in the first when I introduced myself. I'm from Eritrea. Eritrea is East Africa by the northern Ethiopia and eastern neighbor, western side neighbor Sudan, and the eastern is Red Sea. That's our Red Sea. We have big Red Sea, I mean, like ocean. And Eritrea have
What is the main industries like fishing, farming? What is
oh
it?
yeah. Some a lot of farming are farming also. If they do farming, kind of the egg, uh, barley, also maize, corn. I mean, also what else? Uh, Also fishing because we have big Red Sea. Huh? Yeah, we have Red Sea, huge ocean, and yeah, with the ocean we share with Yemen, also with Saudi Arabia. Yeah, Saudi Arabia as well. And what else? What else you need to know?
I don't know, you told us a
Also,
lot, some things I didn't know about it, right? So that's good.
yeah.
When was the last, have you been back since you've been to
Yeah.
Canada or no?
Huh?
I said, have you been back to for a vacation or to visit your
Oh, yes. In 2018, at that time, my mom got sick, and I went there for 2 weeks only because I went urgent, and it was really good. My mom thinks that she's okay, that I get her hospital, and she's okay. And after 15 years, I went actually. It's a lot of uh, changing because after 15 years, obvious everything's changed. Yeah. Also, which is the good thing, there is a lot of tourist place. They call it Dahalag. It's a big port, and yeah. Also, we have a lot of Eritrea. Also, they register UNESCO. You know, UNESCO is the building, our Eritrean building made up of Art Deco. You know, architects, which is the beautiful architect they have. They say they keep it that one, they will not demolish, even though it's getting old. They just put it in UNESCO. They told them just keep it this one. They cannot demolish that one. And yeah, they used to say before Eritrea is one of the capital cities, Asmara. That Asmara looks like Rome. It's Italian, I mean, Italia. Italian, it looks like that. One of the city or province from Italia, they call it from. It looks like that. Asmara, one of the capital city or capital city, I don't.
so
Yeah, people
lots
are
of
very loyal people, no thief, no robbery, just safe. Uh, yeah, safe.
lots of horse historic buildings,
Pardon me?
lots of historic
Yeah,
buildings.
a historical building.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why they register in the UNESCO.
One of our participants is asking about, I have nothing, I've never heard this before, is
What's that?
I said, one of our participants is asking if teff is growing there. I
Uh-huh.
don't know, TEFF. I've never
Yeah.
heard that before. What is that?
Teff is one of the seed. I don't know the one I show you. This one made of from that. It's a flower, a seed, and that one they they grind. After that, we make it this for injera as well.
Okay, thank you.
So I'm going to put you can use without paper, but me, I use the paper, red paper or green paper, even yellow. Right now, I don't have the yellow one. So the red paper and the green paper, I'm going to put a little bit. Or when it's, right now it's almost done. When it's done, I'm going to put that one for decorate, right? Decoration to look good. Looking good, and how's it going? Oh, I forgot this one. Also here we can use Vegeta. Vegeta is 3/4 Vegeta. You can use this one, 3/4 for this. Because don't use the salt if you use this one, because it's almost 90% is salt. Oh, I just want to add more about Eritrea. The people almost 40% are they use agriculture, and there is industry as well for pharmaceutical industry for medicine. Also, yeah, 40% people are agriculture. 40 or 50 kind of that. But yeah, also what you need to know also, when you done rituals, you have to must go national service. You have to do, that's our hobby. You have to hobby that one. That's must. You have to do the, it's mandatory. When if you want to go to university, you have to done that one for 18 months. Some of them they continue to be soldier. Some of them just they after they done they go to university or colleges. After grade 12, must go to national service to train. Yeah, training.
So it's mandatory at what age that they serve in the army?
Yeah, they serve army. Right now is the situation in Ethiopia and Eritrea, it's a little bit not good. That's why everyone, young people, they have to be, they have to defend their country. Yeah, that's why. Huh? Huh? Until how old? Just 18 and up.
So you're gonna send your sons back there to serve?
Pardon me?
I said you'll be sending your sons back there to serve?
No, no, no. We left our country when my oldest son was not 5 even. We left our country long time. They didn't do that. Just I
Yeah.
left my country.
Have they
when
been
were young.
back? Have they been back?
Huh?
I said, have your children been back with you? Did your children go back with you to,
Oh yeah, my youngest, the one who not born there,
oh yeah,
he went with me. He born in Uganda when we were in Uganda, the youngest. So he went there. He just um, see drama and the culture. He's really grateful for that, and he liked that. So everything's done right now. So here. The last one, I'm going to wash my hand. make the salad. Yeah. Oh, Romanian. This one is Romanian lettuce, as I write down in the ingredient on the paper. So usually, as we use this one, we make it big. Either one, you can do that. We just do this big. Already I washed everything, prepared this one. And for right now, if someone cannot eat it, it can stay long, this salad. So we're gonna do just a little bit. Me, I like to cut and leave this one. I don't use the first one because it doesn't look good as well. Also, I use the timber. Also, I use the timber. The edge one, all the time, I just cut it and then this is the cucumber. Also, I use for, usually I use green onion, but right now I don't have. I don't know. I forgot at home. I'm gonna cut slice. See? Also, potato. Carrot. Ako pala, ano to? Mara ako kaya. Avocado, this one. Also the papers, red pepper. Also, if you have the yellow pepper as well, it's really good for to look good as well. Right now I don't have this one. Just we put this one like this. Yeah. When we wash this first, I forgot to tell you this one. We must make sure we have to use the vinegar to wash the lettuce and all the vegetable. Is better to wash with the vinegar. Put water, soak in water, and add the vinegar on it. So for use spicy, some the pepper. I mean black pepper. I'm going to use the black pepper as well, like this. Also, the fresh lemon. If you have fresh lemon, it's better. Also vegeta. There is right now I don't have for salad. There is vegeta for salad. It says for salad vegeta here. Salad vegeta. You can get from Italian store, but I don't know. I forgot to bring that one. Even this one you can use for as a salt or seasoning. This one, the fresh lemon. Also the olive oil. I forgot the tomato. Cherry tomato, if you have, is better, or the big one even. Okay. So usually lemon is good. The fresh lemon put on it. Finally, we put the oil, olive oil, 2 teaspoons, the tablespoon, sorry. Wow, looks yummy. Brad, I think.
Yeah, it looks so good.
So we're gonna prepare. You're gonna see first. Yeah.
Well, Yoda, it looks so good.
It looks yummy, yeah?
Yeah, time to grab your plates and dig in and enjoy. I'm sure there's a couple people in the EIC building that'll be joining you there for your meal you've created for us, and with 3 different dishes and a salad, right? We appreciate you doing this for us and teaching everybody that views this video and this presentation about Eritrean cuisine and a bit about your country and such. So I wish that you will enjoy your meal and thank you very much.
Yeah, I would like to say bona potato, potato.
Yeah.
I don't know, in Italian or in Spanish. I don't know.
Yeah, okay, well, like I said, a couple of people will be joining you there, so you enjoy and thank you, and thanks for everybody for viewing this video and
Thanks
taking the
for
time.
watching. Here the injera. Sorry,
Oh,
the
there's
injera.
the injera,
The
yeah,
one we use. Let me. I just want to show you. I'm going to show you how we use to eat this one. This injera, the big one, we just cut, roll and cut it, and we use this to eat. Here. So you see, this one also is one. This the tail. And the salad as well. And it's mm, very delicious.
looks very, very tasty, all right, so like I said, you take that plate and go sit down and enjoy it, and thanks for working real hard putting this together, and we appreciate all your efforts and time spent. Okay, so good
Thank
night,
you.
everyone.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, okay,
You're
Beautiful.
welcome.
take care. Yeah, good night.